Hey everybody, Cortex Ration here again, our video review, and I have here a part 2, basically, to our previous video, which was the beefsteak, which I do apologize, I just went back and noticed. Guess I should watch the whole freaking video when I went and converted it, because I didn't notice that the first, 5 minutes was in weird quality. I do apologize about that. I'll make sure this time that doesn't happen. But anyways, aside from that, part 2, menu number 12, chicken loaf, accessory package C. And as you know, or might not know, I guess I should say, you probably don't know, menu 12 normally would be ground beef with spice sauce, which I've actually never had before, and I don't know if I'm actually very interested in trying it out. But this is menu 12B, which is chicken loaf. Normally ham and chicken loaf, which is probably what you've normally heard about, would be menu 2. This is kind of, obviously ham-free version. This is chicken loaf. I'm very curious of the difference. I've had a ham with chicken loaf a few times, so I don't have one on me to unfortunately show you the differences, but I mean, you can look up videos on them. I just did one a few videos back of the ham with chicken loaf, so this is kind of a revisit, I guess, but not really. But I'm curious to see what's the difference here. I think the MRE info site lists what this menu list actually is, unlike the beefsteak, which had no listing on MRE info. But I'm going to keep that a secret to myself, and I'm going to tell you what the ham and chicken loaf menu normally is. It's normally with the ham and chicken loaf, freeze-dried fruit, pineapple nut cake, peanut butter, crackers, spoon, accessory packet A. Now, already you can tell two differences. A, obviously no ham. And B, this is accessory packet C, which would actually, I believe, be with candy, which would be interesting to see what kind of candy I get. Hopefully not caramels. So already a big difference with the accessory packet. So basically what we do from here on out is check this bad boy out. So I will be right back. Alright, let's get this open. I almost forgot to get the water boiling. That takes, about 20 years for that to happen. I could just pull a FRH out, but I really don't want to, go and get FRH going. It doesn't work alright, and then, I'm stuck there doing that for another 10 minutes trying to get the water boiling. Alright. Let's see if I accidentally cut it. Nope. This is actually, I should have mentioned, forgot to mention, this is Right Away Food Corporation, which is different from the other one was Cadillac Foods. So I don't know if this is an 81 or not. So this one might be a little bit newer. But it's got to be pre-85, is my guess. For sure. Oh, yeah, that's great. Alright, I got, hard to see here, but strawberries. Very good. That is a very, very good one. That's very, not actually very common of all the ones you get usually. You always get the fruit mix or the pears or peaches. Strawberry don't pop up very often. Alright, so far it's pretty similar. They had the peanut butter, same as the mini 2. It's a little bit harder than usually, but it's still pretty soft. I've had some pretty freaking hard as a rock ones recently with these early 80s ones, so that's not too bad. Ooh, perfect. Very good. Alright, so you can't really see too well. As usual, any of the brown ones can be hard for you to see, but these are chocolate covered cookies, which, as you know, usually comes in that little, almost like Keebler cookies, kind of like that square. Early 80s versions, they actually came in circular, actual 2 cookies, which probably won't break apart. It'll probably be actually 1 cookie. They always seem to stick together forever. But we'll see. We'll see when I open it. Of course, we have ourselves good old crackers. Basically nothing here is going to give me a code date until I get to the main entree. Alright, and here we have our accessory packet C. Here we have, let's see if I get a nice good coffee, cream substitute, sugar, candy, salt, chewing gum matches toilet paper. And toilet paper is underlined because it is essential. After you eat all this, you're going to need toilet paper. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing they're saying. Spoon, as you would expect. No drink except for coffee. Well, I guess that's expected. But I figure with this being chicken loaf, you'd have a no cocoa beverage. I thought this is kind of like a breakfast one. You think you would have it? Oh well. And last but not least, chicken loaf. Look at that long name. Continental Kitchen Division, ITT Continental Baking Company, Incorporated, Rye, New York. Has a long name. And what we got for a date here? Oh, you're kidding me. There's no date on this. No, there's got to be a date. Oh, there it is. This is very hard to see. Oh, it actually is an 81. 310th day of 1981. You're not going to be able to see that, but oh, actually you can see it pretty decently. 310th day of 81. So this is once again a 1981. Fantastic. It's really cool to open up basically at the beginning stages of an MRE. And there's a few that were made before, of course, but this is really technically the first official year, and it's really cool to see them. And you can see here it's pretty simple ingredients. It got chicken, egg whites, chicken broth, everything chicken. Chicken, egg whites, which is chicken, of course. Chicken broth, chicken. Chicken fat, chicken. Cracker meal, not chicken. Salt, gelatin, monosodium glutamate. Hopefully I said it right. And flavoring, whatever you want flavoring to be. All right, so let's get this guy open. And I'm going to try not to destroy this box. This one seems like it's actually opened up much better than the beefsteak. And I actually was able to get it out pretty good without tearing that up. So it's just they glue these guys together so much. And the outside, not as bad. It's still pretty bad. But once you get in here, it's just going to be glued in there. And it's like, how do you get it out? Oh, this one's not glued. Or the glue died off. You can see the glue's right there. So here's your, what's it say? No, this says chicken loaf. Says the same thing on the, right in there. It says chicken loaf, whatever this, all these numbers are. I couldn't tell you. Then 1310B. I don't know what B means, but that means 310th day of 81. Beautiful. Let's get these crackers out next. My favorite, the nice early crackers. And what's funny is the prototypes, these were originally just going to be like in the cans. They were going to be circular, but they seem like, kind of like how this was. You know how these cookies are circular. The crackers would have been the same way, but they changed it. So now they're just like this. Like these bad boys. The best things in the world. Oh, and they smell great. They smell in great condition. That's beautiful. This MRE, just like the other one, perfectly preserved. I know a few of you made comments of that in the comments. It is really true though. This same and the other one, really in good condition. So let's see how these strawberries are. It doesn't feel super vacuum sealed, so it's making me a little nervous on this one, but we'll see. Oh, yep. Actually, I said everything was turned out all right. This is not supposed to look like this. The vacuum seal. I had a feeling, but I didn't say it. But, oh, man. It's not supposed to look like that. Let's see what it smells like. Oh. That sucks. We'll try a little nibble, probably. But it's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be red. And it's red, but not dark blood red. That's not right. It's supposed to be like a light red. And they're a little bit different early 80s. They changed the freeze dry a little bit over time. I noticed that the early ones get a little bit softer when you open them, but they're not supposed to look like that. That is definitely not supposed to look like that no matter what. So that vacuum seal died off. And that's just what's going to happen sometimes. I noticed that the delamination was starting to happen on this. If you can tell from the edge there, it's delaminating a little bit. That's not supposed to happen. So anyways, off to the next item, the chocolate covered cookies. Or as they like to call them, what do they call them? Gorilla cookies? I think that's what some soldiers like to call them. Let's get these guys out, nice and waxy cookies here. Let's see if I can get them apart. That's the question. I've never seen anyone get these apart. You know what? I'm going to try. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a knife. Alright. Let's smell these. They smell not too bad. But we're going to get these guys broke apart. I can do it. I've never seen these broke apart. Everyone always has them stuck together like this. I'm going to get these unstuck. Oh, no. No, it ain't working. It's just too tightly wound. Nope, not happening. Darn it. Okay, well, I tried. But there it is. What was formerly 2 cookies is now 1. Not a big deal. Alright, and last but not least, let's check out this accessory packet. I got no drink because there's no Coca beverage. I got a pop on the side at least. But I've always heard don't drink pop and eat the freeze-dried fruit, which is, I guess it expands. I don't know what the story is on that. Carbonation or something maybe, I don't know, but I'm saying I could be eating this fruit probably. So that's fine. Alright, and as usual, we have our coffee instant type 1. Beautiful. We have our wonderful matches here. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We have cream substitute, dry, non-dairy. Still powder, not hard as a brick. Iodized salt, always a fun guy, always fun. Got ourselves some nice sugar. Amstar, 6 grams. What we have in here? We have, once again, some nice Tough paper, toilet paper. Not blue yet. I don't know when they would turn blue. Maybe that was a little bit later on. Well, once again, we have a bee cheese. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Oh, it's peppermint again. Alright, so we have bee cheese again. Nice peppermint. And that was really good gum when I had it, so that'll be nice. And last but not least, whew, these always turn out great. Nice chocolate fudge bar. So that's fun. Very fun. Always excited to try one of those guys out because they never turn out good. And I had that MCI, it turned out alright, so that's good news. So going by the menu list, compared to menu 2, it does not come with pineapple nut cake, and this accessory package is different. That seems to be the only differences between the two. So let's get this guy heated up, and we'll be right back with a nice hot chicken loaf. See you guys in a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in it to win it. This guy is nice and popping hot. We are ready to check out what the difference is between chicken loaf and ham with chicken loaf, aside from the obvious. Let's get this guy open. See if we find any beaks, any feathers, anything like that. Probably. Ooh, yeah, that is that is lighter than normal. So you see in there. Probably see it better when I put it out. Let's see how it smells. It smells like chicken. And there it is. Plop that guy out. Chicken loaf. Nice and light. It's definitely missing the darkness that is from the ham, obviously. What's in there? You don't know. It said chicken. That's all you get. You don't get to have any more answers than that. And you probably don't want any more answers than that. This is every little bit of chicken they didn't want to use for whatever else they make. Maybe. You know, you make that joke and it might not be true, but could be. Could be true. Alright, so let's give this guy a try. It smelled alright, so that's a good sign. Get a little bit on here. Let's get this autofocus on. I just basically turn it off at this point because it sucks. But I'm going to turn it on so you can see a nice close-up of it. So there it is. Looking pretty swell. I don't know what that darker piece is. I hope that's not heart or something like that. Maybe it's some kidney. I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to think about it. Just going to take a bite. And I'm a hatch. That's not too bad. I'm starting to get that aftertaste of preservative a little bit, but not very big amount. Basically every loaf I've had has had that aftertaste of preservative. Some more than others. This one's pretty mild. I've had a pretty heavy one before. But it just tastes like chicken. I mean, I don't know what else to say for it except it tastes like chicken. It tastes like, honestly, like you took a rotisserie chicken, you left it sit in the fridge for a day or so, and you just took it, smashed it into a big old cube or whatever, and then you're like, here you go. Put it in a pouch, leave it sit there for almost 40 years. Here you go. Enjoy. So that's fun. That's a fun little thing. I do prefer the ham and chicken loaf. The ham really adds something to it. So let's try it on this cracker. First, let's try the cracker by itself. Always got to try it by itself. The delicious saltiness. Just a nice crunch like the last one. Not stale at all. Great salt. Great saltine. That's not a cracker. That's a saltine. That's amazing. I feel like I get amazed by it every time I have it. And you're like, okay, we get it. You're excited by these crackers. But when you eat normal MRE crackers all the time, and you run into these guys, and they're in still good shape, and you try it out, and it's delicious, compared to the... I like normal MRE crackers, but those, wow. Alright, so let's try it on a cracker. I feel like that's the way it's meant to be. That is the way it's meant to be. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Once it focuses. Beautiful. There you go. Alright. Look how nice that cracker looks. Alright. Let's take a bite. Wow. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's how you do it. Don't do it any other way. You do it just like that. Fantastic. Alright. On to the next item. I don't even know if I should try this. I feel like, is this safe? I don't know. Okay. Just weird. Alright. I'm not gonna eat this entire bit I've ripped off. It's just really like this weird soft, I don't know how to explain it. I can't even get it to autofocus. Now this looks like chicken. From the autofocus not working on this, it really looks like chicken. Okay, I can't get autofocus to work on that. This is just such a weird piece. It doesn't know what to do with it. Why does it look like chicken? This looks like barbecue grilled chicken. Alright. Let's try this guy out. Littlest nibble. Okay. That's not great. My cat's meowing because he don't want me doing it. It has that strawberry taste, but there's just something weird. It has like the texture of like sponge. It's spongified. That is a sponge. It really has the texture of a sponge. This is a sponge cake. It turned into a sponge cake, a strawberry sponge cake. That's disturbing. That, ooh, not the best flavor I ever had. Okay, let's continue on from that and just act like that didn't happen. Let's have some peanut butter. How about that? Let's do that next. I needed this guy up like you wouldn't believe, but I have a feeling it's still gonna be juicy. Let's find out. Yeah, it's a little juicy. That's fine. Let's go and pile it over this. I needed this for like 2 minutes, and it still looks like that. I don't think this thing was fixable in terms of that. It's just how it's gonna look. I don't want to get it on my damn thing. I can't really show it to. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, you can see there what it looks like. I can't really go anywhere with it. It's so juicy. Yeah, that's real good peanut butter. I mean, this one doesn't taste weird like some of the ones I've had recently, but you can see how runny it is. Now I gotta clean that out. There we go. Just had to get some of it out. See, it's just so runny. There we go. Jeez. Why is it so runny? I really was doing this off camera for like 3 minutes. I was like smashing it between my hands, going everywhere with it. Maybe it made it worse. Maybe that was the bad thing to do. There you go. Really good combo though. I mean, it's delicious. It's just a really good peanut butter. And this is the same company that did the all the MCI ones. I don't know how long they did it, but I know they stopped after a certain amount of time. And they always seem to be the ones that have the problem with this. Maybe it's their fault that this happens. Maybe it's a way to make their peanut butter. Alright. Off to the next thing. Now we're off to our desserts. Really can't break these apart. Oh, okay, well that's a little bit, I guess. No, got chocolate on my hand. Alright. Try out this chocolate covered cookie down the hatch. Yeah, it's delicious. I always love the chocolate covered cookies. Just that weird waxy chocolate, but it's so delicious. There's no weird old taste to it. That actually held up pretty well. I think one reason that didn't stay up well was it delaminated a little bit and the seal broke. And my cat's being hold on, get out of here. Get. Trying to mess up my recording. Get out of here. Alright. So that's delicious. So everything's been good except for that. But I think we're about to hit something that's not going to be good anymore. This chocolate fudge bar, which these things hold up terribly. Any of these chocolate bars and these white wrappers. That's a good thing they got rid of these, I guess, because they just didn't hold up at all. Let's see what it looks like. It actually looks pretty freaking good. This is like the best I've ever seen one look like, honestly. I've seen some gnarly looking ones in some videos. There's some fat separation on the top, but I mean, it really looks pretty freaking good. Let's see what it smells like though. It doesn't smell that bad. Whoa, I might have 2 fudge bars on this channel, still good. So here it is broken apart. Once I get it to focus on it. Come on, folks. There you go. So there's that guy. Why does it smell minty? It took the mint from the Bee Gees a little bit. It's minty a little bit. Hopefully the mint's not overriding the awful fudge smell, but I don't think it would. Alright, let's try this out. I'll take a giant bite. Oh, oh, hold on. I was just about to say it tastes great. And it did. What? Hold on. No, my brain's being confused right now. Okay, the mint might have saved it because it has a weird old chocolate aftertaste that these fudge bars like to get. But it's very, very mild. Like super mild. Just like the fudge bar I had at MCI. This one might be a little bit worse shape than that one was. But this is completely edible. Once again, I get a completely edible fudge bar. That's 2 in the channel. Hey, you get to say that's like sugar sprinkled on the top. It's like it's a fancy gourmet chocolate. I can't believe it. That's funny. So I've now officially had not 1, but 2 fudge bars still be good on this channel. That's incredible. I have to try this one more time. And it's no longer a chocolate fudge bar. It's a chocolate mint fudge bar. And it's good. It's definitely weird, but I like it. But I've been doing Ration so long. Maybe that's why I like it. Alright. Enough of that business. Let's go to our big finale. All these weird tastes that are in my mouth. Some good, some, yeah. What's the bee cheese gone? This one opened up much better than the last one. So that's good. I'm glad about that. I always can't get that last one out though. There we go. Bee cheese. Bee cheese. Beautiful. Beautiful bee cheese. And these ones in the box always seem to hold up very well. So, I know how this is going to turn out. Let's try one out. Yep. Oh yeah. It's got that nice peppermint, natural peppermint taste to it. And I'm pretty sure it has natural peppermint. I don't know if there's ingredients on it. Nope. But I'm pretty sure this is natural, like oil, peppermint oil, something like that. Oh, I couldn't tell you, but fantastic gum. Yeah, I like MRE gum now, but these ones just kill it. The bee cheese and the chiclets from them in the box are fantastic. Oh, all right. So this was a really, really good adventure right here. Really well stored, just like the other one. I just think I got 8 of these. Not 8 of this, but I got 8 brown bag MREs from the same guy. I'm sure they're all from 81 or around that time, probably 82 maybe. But at this rate, with 2 of them being 81, these probably are all 81s. And this is as good as you're probably going to get with having a 1981 be in conditions. This is almost 40 years old after all. A lot of them are just falling apart, and Steve said before, it's almost like a science experiment for those first 5 years. But to get one like this, and like the previous one, that's not going to happen very often anymore, and it's just going to get worse over years. I don't know how long these MREs are going to last, but we're hitting the 40-year mark, and this saying is in remarkable condition. And if the strawberry didn't lose its seal, it probably would have lasted just fine along with everything else. I think that one had bad luck, or maybe it just was sealed bad to begin with. I noticed that freeze-dried fruits in the first 5 years they were sealed in their bags a little bit differently, and they always seem to have that issue, along with crackers, of the seal falling apart. And I think once past 85, they started changing the way they sealed all this stuff, and it made it last a little bit longer. But to get one that's in this shape is fantastic. So enough of my rambling. I just say this is a winner right here. Not the greatest entree, of course. I like it, but you know, they could definitely do better, and they did do better over time. So, you know, it's a nice test of time, you know, seeing it last like this, but it definitely, as a menu itself, it's not the greatest menu ever. I'm glad they replaced it, but I do like it. But it definitely, you can do better than this. That's why stuff like corned beef hash and the chicken noodle, and now today, you know, the burrito bowls and all that, we just do better now. So something like this, just it's a thing of its time, and it's just a cool way of seeing where we began and where we're at now. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Go and subscribe, watch my other videos. I got tons of rations. I have a whole pile of them in my kitchen, basically. I just have a pile. And it's just me being slow with doing videos is more my problem than having things. I probably got 60 videos worth of rations sitting in there. I just got to get to them. So appreciate you guys for watching. See you guys next time. See ya.